Hello everyone, I'm Light790GigsJar. Today we're doing episode 4 of the Slender Revival tutorial series. In this episode we're going to add sprint and work on the tree. So let's just get right into it. Open up our character, and in his blueprints we're going to, let's just move this around so everything is put nice together because I don't want it to be messy. Alright, so we're going to right click and type in left shift. This is going to be our sprint button. So now we're going to grab character movement up here and get set max walk speed. So on pressed and on release. On release we want it to be the normal, so it's going to be 300 because that's what I set the walk speed to, and then on press you're going to put out your running speed, which I'm going to do 650. We'll also add stamina in a later video. Alright, so I'm just going to put a comment by selecting everything, typing C, and then we're just going to say sprint, and then move that. Alright, let's see if that works. Yep, I can run now. Yeah, we're going to add stamina in a later episode, so you don't have to constantly sprint. You won't be able to constantly sprint, but it's completely optional. Alright, so now to do the trees, which again is something I haven't worked with in a while, but I think I can kind of remember. So in our foliage, we'll make a new folder, and we're going to call it trees. Then we are going to right click, go to foliage, and hit procedural foliage spawner. We're going to call this tree spawner. Then we have to make another type of foliage, which I believe we want static mesh. We're just going to call this tree foliage. Alright, so in the tree foliage, we're going to add our tree. Let's just go pine tree, because pine trees are nice. Well, we might have to adjust some things. I don't know if there's any settings I'm missing, but we'll figure it out. Now in our tree spawner, we're going to add our new type of foliage, which was just tree. We can also add more if we want to, so I'm going to copy paste this, and we're going to call it tree foliage 2. I know they put an underscore 2, but I don't want that. Now we're going to find just another random tree. It doesn't have to be pine. Let's do just regular here. Alright, now in our tree spawner, we're going to add that as well. Tree foliage 2. Okay, so now we are going to want to drag our tree spawner. I'm just going to do a small area to see if we set everything up correctly. Just going to make the box big. And then there should be a button that says resimulate. Yeah, right here, resimulate. Okay, so now we have our forest. We have the trees. I do like the way that's looking. So we're going to drag the tree spawner over the top of our entire landscape. Maybe I'll leave the very edges without trees, just so it doesn't maybe affect the wall. It doesn't make anything look weird. Just gonna drag it over most of our landscape. Still colliding with the wall there. Something like this should be fine. Maybe. And then we'll resimulate it again. Okay, we do have big blotches, which I don't think looks that bad actually. Most likely it's because the box isn't reaching low enough. It might not be scaled. No, yeah, no, it's not reaching low enough under the ground. But I do like the look of that. I do like the look of having these patches. That one might be a bit big, but I do like that. Okay, so let's build our lighting. Alright, so our lighting is finally built. However, there is a teeny tiny little issue. Don't worry about this. This is just so my computer doesn't have to run through all the lighting and absolutely destroy it. There's a tiny issue. The forest is extremely dark, so I don't know how to fix that. I don't know anything about lighting. I don't know why it's doing this. So we're just going to add a flashlight. I do like the way this looks, though. So we're going to add a flashlight. Also, we need to add collision right over here, just in the foliage. We got to put block all as you can walk through. I don't know if it's going to mess anything up collision-wise, but we'll find out. And then in our character, we're going to add a flashlight. We're going to get a spotlight. And how do we want to place? I guess we can place it on the head, on the camera. That should be fine. Move it a little bit forward. Actually, no, don't move forward. Where is it? There's two different cones. I like to have the first cone pretty big, the second one decently small. Make it go by like 2500, and then intensity of 5000. Let's see how that looks. Okay, there we go. We have a flashlight. You can change it to be brighter if you want to, and also the trees have collision now. That's good. So yeah, you can change the flashlight to be brighter if you want to. I might, because it's really hard to see anything. I'm gonna change it to be to go further out. But other than that, that's gonna be this episode done. It was a very quick one. If you don't like the way the trees came out, there are a bunch of different options. Like, you can have them be spread out, I think. In here you can have them be spread out, a bunch of different settings. I don't really know how to use all of them, but yeah, I personally like the way it came out. I would like to find that area. I'm curious as to how. Actually, you know what, we're going to look at that area. Let me just move the spawner over there. I'd be under the impression that's going to be really bright. Yeah, it is. This is a nice little area. In the next episode, I guess we can try and add stamina. Also, we can make it nighttime, because it's not a scary Slenderman here if it's bright. It's only scary once you go in the forest, because it is pitch black. I'm guessing it's because of the trees itself. I think it's all solid up there. That's why it's completely shaded out. So if you have, it might not do this for you if you have better tree assets, but I'm fine with this. So thank you all for watching. I'm gonna adjust the flashlight and stuff, and I'll see you all in the next episode.